Welcome to the Parts Research Process Part 1. In this video, we will discover how to use TMI and SIMSi to research parts. First, let's talk about the flow of a parts order. We know that our order starts in DBS and ends with a document number. But what happens in the middle when we are looking up parts in SIS? What steps do we take to clarify that the parts we are looking at are actually the ones for the machine application? When we need more information to help us clarify what parts go with the machine, there are two other CAT programs that we can use to research. The first program we can use is TMI. TMI can tell us information about all of the parts installed from the factory on the engine and parts that are included in specific parts groups on the machine. The second program is SIMSi, which will tell us all of the machine arrangement and parts groups that were installed on the machine at the factory. TMI stands for Technical Marketing Information. TMI gives us engine and parts group specific information. SIMSi stands for Service Information Management System. SIMSi gives us machine specific parts that were invoiced from the factory. Let's do an activity that will walk us through how to use these two programs. A client needs a DPF filter for his C9 engine, serial number CS900892. We start by entering our serial number, which will take us to the dashboard. Here we will find the module arrangement Clean Emissions at the bottom of the screen in the Product Entire Group section. This is where we will find our DPF filter information. When we click on the module part number, a pop-up screen will come up telling us that there are two different aftertreatment groups that apply to this engine and serial number group. Below the Type 1 group, we can see a note that tells us the effective date, serial number, and build date information. Based on the notes, we can identify that Type 1 aftertreatment group should be the one that applies to this engine arrangement, because the build date of the engine is after the effective date of the update. But what if we don't have that information, or if we are confused about the information that SIS is giving us? Depending on which one we pick, the part number for the DPF filter will be different. Let's go ahead and click on the Type 1 aftertreatment group serial number hyperlink. This will take us to the main Type 1 module arrangement Clean Emissions section of the Parts tab. From here, we can click on the filter group diesel particulate part number in blue and go through the different groups until we get to the actual DPF part number, which is 3750945. Notice how the number is in black and not blue. This means that there are no more parts groups to break down and that we are at the most basic level of the parts group. For time's sake, I went ahead and did this same process with the Type 2 module arrangement Clean Emissions and found the DPF part number. Notice how the part numbers are different. How would we confirm that our choice is the correct option? Other than using SIS, how would we be able to determine which aftertreatment group applies to this engine? Let's talk about how SIMSi can help us confidently decide which DPF filter, or any part for that matter, is the correct one for the machine. We start by going to the Dashboard tab and clicking on the SIMSi hyperlink. This will take us to the SIMSi homepage. From here, we want to go to the Product Configuration tab in the upper left corner of the screen. From here, we will always want to expand all so we can see all of the attachment arrangements and part groups that came with the machine from the factory. SIMSi tells us the part number for the module arrangement exhaust. We can confirm in SIS that the part number is the same as this one. We will now go back to the dashboard on SIS and click on the TMI link. This will land us on the factory specification for all of the parts that the engine shipped with. If we click on the breakdown for the C9 Tier 4F, it will expand all of the parts groups for the emissions group. We will click on the module arrangement exhaust, then on filter group DPF, and then again on filter group DPF, and then filter assembly. Then we click on filter KT and finally filter assembly. We know that this is the most broken down layer of the DPF filter because we can no longer keep expanding on the parts groups or assemblies. What we now know from going to TMI is that the correct part number for the DPF filter is 3900659, not 3750945. This is the Type 2 option, and not type 1, which we thought it was at the beginning of this exercise. This concludes the parts research process part 1. You should now be familiar with how to use SIMSi and TMI to verify and confirm part information for CAT machines. If you have any questions, please email training.department@empire-cat.com.